your New Orleans Pelicans.
It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. The big story here, the return of Kevin Martin from being injured.
And a pretty quick recovery, all things considered. I mean, sometimes you wonder if a guy is really ready when he comes back so quickly. But he looks pretty comfortable in warm-ups, but that's only one part of it. Let's see how he does in the game.
Yeah, I think it surprises a lot of people to see him back so soon, but he says he's ready, so they have to turn him loose.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Minnesota, G in at point guard. Young out there with Wiggins. Then there's Martin, and it's Pekovic in at the center. And here's New Orleans now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have. You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument, or discussion anyway, that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
It's deflected. Now here's Wiggins, defended by Gordon. Pekovic with a screen. The pass to Martin. Here's G, guarded by Holiday. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Buries the jump shot. Young's got his first basket of the night. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Salmons. Holiday goes in. There's the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Davis with a screen on Martin. Here's Holiday. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
At about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Kicks to Gordon. There's the dish to Salmons. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. G kicks to Wiggins. Releases from 15. Asik pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Salmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Asik kicks to Davis, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Holiday goes in. And it's good from the elbow.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's G, guarded by Holiday. Left side, Martin. Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. Wiggins dishes to Pekovic. Here's G. Timberwolves passing it around.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
The Pelicans trail. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Here's Asik, covered by Pekovic. Martin against Gordon. And they double up Gordon. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Asik, no good. When you talk about the Pelican mascot, Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Nikola Pekovic. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Poked away. Pass to Wiggins. To the left wing. Pass to G. Young, a screen on Gordon. Here's G. Lays it up and banks it in. G's got his first 2 points of the night.
And with the way he's burst onto the NBA scene with his play, you have to think this upcoming summer will be
Your Pelicans dance team. All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
The leverage. He'll be holding all the cards this summer when free agency rolls around.
Now here is Holiday. D right on him. Outside Gordon. And here's the break. Pulls up. High post. And it's Martin missing. Pelicans trail by 5. In the corner, it's Gordon. The 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Martin, the pass to Pekovic. Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins, it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Here's G. And it's off the back rim, no good. New Orleans gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Monty Williams. He really wants them to go all out to get a win against this team after losing in their first 2 meetings of this season. And he knows them defensively will be limiting dribble drives and forays to the hoop. He said, quote, "We've seen how tough they can be finishing around the rim. The challenge for us is to stay in front. And if they beat us shooting contested jump shots, we can live with that." Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. And Smith gets double teamed. He kicks it to Fredette. Back to Smith. The feed now to Miller. Dishes to Smith. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. You look at G, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Tell you what, he's really connecting with his teammates lately. He's a very heads-up player for a rookie.
No doubt. He was absolutely one of the key calls in their offense over those 10 games.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. Smith with it, guarded now by Rubio. Fredette inside the three-point line. Another one falls for New Orleans. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Rubio dishes to Pekovic. Feeds it to G. Screen by Young. G kicks to Young. Blocked. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Fredette.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no.
What kind of passing is that?
I'm out in attack mode.
Pelicans trailed by 5.
Ryan Anderson, one of the sweetest shooting big men in the league. Deep range with that quick release. Tell you what, at his height, he doesn't need much daylight to get it off.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, G is in at the point. Pekovic is out there at the Brewers. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down.
And you look at Ryan Anderson, he's an efficient scorer. Like a lot of shooters, he doesn't turn it over much while getting his basket.
And they double up Gordon. He feeds it to Usher. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by G. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, you got to love the effort, but probably an ill-advised decision in the end to go for that alley-oop.
Yep, that sequence went from pretty to ugly in a hurry.
Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
And three-point shooting may be never more in demand than it is right now in the NBA. And Steve, considering too that Ryan Anderson has one of the more desirable contracts in the NBA.
Yeah, well, he's a true spread four who also does a nice job of getting offensive rebounds. And that's a good combination for somebody who spends so much of his time behind the arc.
Holiday against Pekovic. Holiday goes in. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
It's stolen by Salmons. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end and piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
J.J. Barea checked in for Corey Brewer. And that one's good. Pekovic.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
For New Orleans, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Holiday. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Usher. 6 to shoot. Minnesota with the rebound. G's got his 5th rebound in this one. Into Pekovic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent points per game. And they're number 2 shooting from the stripe. I'd say they've taken advantage of the charity at the free throw line.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
And what a game for Pekovic. He has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless. You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Thaddeus Young in for Nikola Pekovic.
Well, let's see the stat sheet here on J.J. Barea. How this year is going for him. He's around 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Salmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, G, in the last matchup against the Rockets, put together a nice one. He dropped in 17 points and rounded out a solid overall game, playing lockdown defense and finding open teammates. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Well, when you play well, it feeds confidence, and when you've prepared to play well and it works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game.
6 to shoot. Pass to Salmons. It's stolen by G. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Young outside. The pass to G. Left side, Martin. From 13 feet, it goes down. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
Three-pointers and free throws, I call them threes and frees. We said it before, but that's really the key to Kevin Martin's success as a high-efficiency scorer. He's got a knack for making three-point plays.
Here's G, guarded by Holiday. Wiggins passes to G. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 7 points for G. Clark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on.
And he gets it to go. G's got 9.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Holiday attacking and the foul.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Swap here for New Orleans. And the first half ends in a close one. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. And a chance now to send you over Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. To this point, we've really helped ourselves out by keeping those hands up and active at all times. Some great steals. And we don't want to let that energy fade in the third. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Without question, Nikola Pekovic displaying his skills today.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasure. That's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint, and it's Salmons in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Gordon. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim. Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
Shots good from Young.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
From 13, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, he should have made that one. He had plenty of cushion between himself and the defender.
And for Eric Gordon, guys who had expressed some dissatisfaction with the situation in New Orleans, rumors, in fact, existed of a rift last season with him and Coach Monty Williams.
Well, that frequently happens on teams that are struggling like the Pelicans did last year. And, you know, sometimes the contract can make a trade more difficult, so he may be stuck in New Orleans. And in the end, you just have to get healthy and deliver and make the best of whatever situation you're in.
G kicks to Martin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Timberwolves have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
And I'll tell you, the Pelicans have not defended well against Young.
He has 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Well, he's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You got to love it.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put up.
Looking over there at Steve, he's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
yeah, me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
And Holiday, here we go. Kicks it to Selmans. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hasek. G with the rebound. G's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pekovic dishes to G. A 3-pointer is right on target. G's got 12.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Berg. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Andrew Wiggins was the second consecutive Toronto overall in the NBA draft. He called it a great thing, saying, before this, no player from Canada has been #1, and now we have 2 back-to-back #1s, so it's a huge accomplishment. It just opens so many more doors for all the kids in Canada. Guys, back to you.
It's something else, all right. Thank you, Doris.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
And now let's see which rookies have been leading the freshman class in steals since the All-Star break. Look at G. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, he's been figuring out the league. You can see by his steal rate in the second half of the season. He's just taken what he learned in the first half and really run with it.
Yeah, it's obvious, and has really been fun to watch him develop as an NBA defender over the course of his rookie year.
Outside Holiday. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Martin. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Well, they were extremely aggressive defensively early on in that last game, and it kind of backfired on them. Their starters wound up in foul trouble, and I thought that led to the loss.
And Wiggins throws it down.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
And here's Holiday. He's got 14, and the foul called on G. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brewer is checked in for Minnesota. Barea comes in for Kevin Martin. Holiday. The rebound by Pekovic.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's G, guarded by Holiday. In the corner, it's Brewer. Here's G. Shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. There's the dish to Holiday. Back to Gordon. Lots of room. Off the left rim and out.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Young, a screen on Gordon. G passes to Young. Now the feed to G. Great D that time from Davis.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for G. He has 9 rebounds and also 5 steals. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Man, that's not a combination too many players are capable of either, guys.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Griffey's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes in for Davis. Miller's checked in for John Salmons. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Drew Holiday. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
I like that shooting.
Checked in for...
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Fredette. He's got 12. There's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game is to brain neutral plays like that, guys.
Here's G. He's got 13. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Jimmer Fredette. That free throw good from G. Taking 2 shots. And G drops them both. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to Houston. On the court for Minnesota, G in a 2-guard. Martin is out there with Wiggins, and there's Pekovic, and it's Williams at the 1. The drive by Gordon. Here's Davis, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
No, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Hushik, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw good from G.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. John Salmons. He's checked in for Anderson, and it's Drew Holiday in for Fredette. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. And Pekovic kicks to G. Young in the corner. 6 to shoot. The baseline J. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Shot is blocked. Here's G, defended by Gordon. Here's G, the kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second. Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Salmons against Young. Salmons passes to Gordon. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pekovic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's G. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Davis. And he makes good on the layup.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Any game, who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
I think we know your answer.
Here's G. To the wing on the left. Kicks it to Pekovic. Pass to Wiggins. Martin dishes to G. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a screen. And it's Gordon penetrating. Salmons with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Shot by Gordon wide open. No good. That would have tied it.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
That's good. 15 points here for Thaddeus Young. Pelicans trail by 5. Right side Holiday. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dishes to Gordon. On deep. Again, the miss by Gordon.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent 3-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Screen by Young. Here's G. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And G drops them both. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Now here is Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Lets a floater go. Here's Hasek, and the layup's good off the glass. Hasek's got 4 points this quarter.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
G kicks to Pekovic. Wiggins passes to G. Young outside, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Davis. Back to Holiday. 3-pointer. Again, Holiday missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Feeds it to Young. The 3. Kept alive. And it's Pekovic missing. Pelicans trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Davis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Stolen by Holiday. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. That's good. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Pekovic, falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Let's find out what Doris brings.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Martin with a screen on Howard to the wing right side. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. New Orleans gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. It's stolen by G. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Wiggins throws it down.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get sloppy with the basketball.
How about the killer instinct, Clark? Not running the clock out, but pushing it ahead and tacking points onto their lead.
Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And it's Wiggins missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
In the corner, it's Gordon. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Davis with the double team. Wiggins kicks to G. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
And there's the rejection. And
Good ball movement.
teams making. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For real, the triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it's one of the better ones I played then. Really, I'm just happy how the team competed and that we got the win. Personal stats are secondary to that, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve.
Get that man a bucket of water, a ladder, and a squeegee, because this fool was cleaning glass tonight.
Hey, man, I'm just doing what I can, bro.
Let me tell you something. You bust your butt every night like that, getting position snagging, 50-50 balls, crashing hard to the glass, you're going to be in the league for a long time.
Hey, like I said, I'm just trying to stay hungry, stay humble, and do my thing whenever I get called.
Humility looks good on you, man. Keep it up.